get ready.
Hey Disney lovers, and welcome back to another What's Coming to DisneyPlus UK video. If you're new to the channel, then hello and welcome. We make Disney Plus videos every Wednesday, as well as other updates randomly throughout the month. So make sure to click that subscribe button and the notification bell to never miss a video. Also follow our social medias, as we do share things there far quicker than making these videos. Everything in this video does come from Disney sources and are correct at the time of recording, but Disney do make it known that these are subject to change, which means they may add items or even take some away. As always, I will leave the timestamps in the description so you can just jump to the day that you want. If you'd like to support us, then you could tip us on coffee.com, or you can become one of our patrons on patreon.com/skybotfilm with loads of Disney rewards such as early access to videos like this. There is a massive amount this month, so let's get to it. First up is Wednesday the 4th of August, and in preparation for What If series that is coming out, we have Marvel Legends with Peggy Carter, Avengers Initiative and the Ravagers episodes. Season 2 of Short Circuit is coming on the 4th of August, which is a collection of animated shorts. The episodes will be Dinosaur Barbarian, Going Home, Crosswalks, Songs to Sing in the Dark, and Number 2 to Kettering. We have more from the brand new Muppet Babies with Season 3, so Disney Junior lovers will enjoy more episodes of that. Not quite Little Einsteins, which I know some of you are really eager for. Finally, the second season of Drain the Ocean is coming to the Nat Geo section. These are really cool documentaries where they investigate different things under the ocean and then create computer animated reconstruction of what it looks like if you remove the water. Friday, 6th of August is the start of something great, I think. All-star items coming this week, and first up we have Aliens, the second in the saga and my favourite one, to be honest. After floating in space for 57 years, Ripley's shuttle is found by a deep space salvage team. After they lose contact with a colony that is now on LV-426, Ripley joins a group of Marines to investigate. Upon arriving on the planet, the Marines find only one survivor, a 9-year-old girl named Newt. But even those battle-hardened Marines with all the latest weaponry are no match for the hundreds of aliens that have invaded the colony. Nick Cage is back with another film on Disney Plus with Snake Eyes. Detective Rick Santoro has never played by the rules. When he attends a high-profile boxing match with his friend, as well as Defense Secretary Kirkland, he witnesses a terrorist assassinate Kirkland. Despite a lockdown on the area, key witness Juliet escapes, and Santoro begins to suspect Kirkland's death is part of a much larger conspiracy that involves boxing rivals and a beautiful stranger. Why Him is a comedy coming on the 6th of August. During the holidays, loving but overprotective Ned travels to California to visit his daughter Stephanie at Stanford University. While there, he meets his biggest nightmare, her socially awkward boyfriend. Even though he is a multimillionaire, Ned disapproves of his freewheeling attitude and unfiltered language. His panic levels escalates even further when he learns that her boyfriend plans to ask for Stephanie's hand in marriage. Also coming to the star is My Cousin Vinny. New York lawyer Vinny has never won a case. When his teenage cousin Bill and his friend Stan are accused of murder in a backwater Alabama town, it's up to the nervous Vinny to save him from jail, even though he's only ever tried personal injury cases before and none of them were successful. Finally, on the 6th of August, the lovely Jennifer Lawrence comes back on Disney Plus with Joy, a story of a family across 4 generations, centered on the girl who becomes the woman who founds a business dynasty and becomes a matriarch in her own right. Facing betrayal, treachery, the loss of innocence, and the scars of love, Joy becomes a true boss of family and enterprise in a world of unforgiving commerce. Allies become adversaries, and adversaries become allies, both inside and outside the family, as Joy's inner life and fierce imagination carry her through the storm she faces. Which then brings us to Wednesday the 11th of August. With the success of Loki and now the multiverse has been unleashed, we have the first episode of What If. This is a collection of animated Marvel episodes on various different universes, such as the one where Peggy Carter is Captain Britain, another where the Avengers are zombies, or Black Panther is a Ravager, and loads more. I really can't wait to watch this, as it looks so awesome and all the MCU actors lend their voices for this. I will be doing weekly reviews on this, so please do join me for a chat about the episodes. Banged Up Abroad Season 10 is coming to the National Geographic section. the story of Michael Singh, who tries cocaine smuggling to make money, but after 7 successful runs, he is caught and left to rot in a Dominican prison. Carlos is falsely imprisoned and tortured for drug smuggling. Also coming to Nat Geo on the 11th is Deadly Instincts Season 1. Every species has a secret weapon, a primal instinct that defines them, and it's not always as obvious as it seems. These are stories of the planet's incredible killers, extraordinary lovers, amazing hero soldiers, and savages. More adventures with Hero and Baymax with Season 3 of Big Hero 6 the series, which is coming to DisneyPlus on the 11th of August. And Season 4 of Puppy Dog Pals is coming, but we've been through this a lot, so let's move into what star items are out on this day. Bless the Hearts is a Fox animated series that follows the Hearts, Jenny, her boyfriend Wayne, Betty, and Violet, a broke family living in the South, forever struggling to make ends meet. One day they hope to achieve the American dream, but for now they're already rich in friends, family, and laughter. The complete Season 1 will be coming on the 11th, and Season 2 starts with Episode 1 on this day too. Blowing Kisses is a Spanish television miniseries which follows a number of initially unrelated love stories developed during the COVID-19 lockdown. We also get some more crime drama, firstly with Criminal Minds Beyond Borders Seasons 1 and 2, but we also have Season 1 of Criminal Minds Suspect Behaviour, both coming on DisneyPlus UK on the 11th of August. Unlucky for some, but it is for you, Friday the 13th of August. Again, we have all-star items. First up is the Hot Chick. Not only is Jessica Spencer the most popular girl in school, but she is also the meanest. But things change for the attractive teen when a freak accident involving a cursed pair of earrings and a chanced encounter at a gas station causes her to switch bodies with Clive, a sleazy crook. Jessica, in the form of the repulsive Clive, struggles to adjust to this radical alteration and sets out to get her own body back before the upcoming prom. MCU's Dave Bautista comes on to star with Stuber, a quick-tempered cop who recovers from eye surgery, recruits a mild-mannered Uber driver to help him catch the heroin dealer. The mismatched pair soon finds themselves in for a wild day of stakeouts and shootouts as they pursue violent criminals through the seedy streets of Los Angeles. Also on star on the 13th of August is When in Rome. Disillusioned with romance, Beth, an ambitious New Yorker, travels to Rome, where she plucks magic coins from a special fountain. The coin attracts an assortment of odd suitors, including a sausage merchant, a street magician, and an artist. But when a persistent reporter throws his hat in the ring, Beth wonders if his love is the real thing. And finally we have Green Card popping along on Disney's Star section. Going back to Wednesdays with 18th of August and so much out today. Season 2 of Diary of a Future President continues the origin story of a future leader with a journey of navigating 7th grade, told using the narration of 13-year-old Cuban-American girl Elena's diary. This family comedy follows her experiences through the ups and downs of middle school, which set her on a path to becoming the President of the United States. Coming to the National Geographic section is Growing Up Animal, the intimate and extraordinary adventure of baby animals from the safety of the womb to the uncertainty of birth and their tentative first steps. Each episode sees the incredible transformation of a different iconic animal, full of wonder and emotion. Growing Up Animal is the magical story of a mother's instinct to nurture and her infant's drive to survive. Also on Nat Geo is Ancient China from Above. Alan Macker investigates the biggest man-made structure on Earth, the Great Wall of China. This ancient monument has been studied by experts for decades, but it's only now, thanks to new satellite imagery and cutting-edge technology, that its secrets are finally being revealed. Wild Argentina also comes to the National Geographic section. Now I would read the synopsis, but we'll super butcher the name, so let's just move on. The penultimate Nat Geo item for the 18th of August is Brain Games Season 8, which brings another series that explores cognitive science by focusing on illusions, psychology experiments, and counterintuitive thinking. And the last Nat Geo item is Season 1 of Ultimate Supercar. Go behind the scenes to discover the hidden engineering secrets and keys to each machine's success. Big City Greens Season 2 comes to DisneyPlus UK on Wednesday the 18th of August, but then let's move into the star items. First up, we have season 10 and 11 of The X-Files to complete the whole collection of this spooky 90s drama. Episode 1 of the first season of Mixed-ish lands on this day. Rainbow Johnson recounts her experience growing up in a mixed-race family in the 80s and the constant dilemmas they have to face, whether to assimilate or to stay true to themselves. Beau's parents, Paul and Alicia, decide to move on from a hippie commune to the suburbs to better provide for their family. The Accident was supposed to come out last month, but it was another no-show, so here it is on the 18th of August. The Accident is a Channel 4 series which is now coming to the Star section. Set in a fictional left-behind town in Wales, a close-knit community in a small Welsh town is hopeful of a better and more prosperous future when a large construction project is planned in the area. But when a terrible explosion rips through the site, killing many, including children, the accident devastates the community. The immediate loss of loved ones is heartbreaking, but the community also feels its sense of hope vanish in the aftermath. And we've reached the halfway point for this month. We still have 5 more days of new content coming, so let's take a look at Friday the 20th of August. First up on National Geographic is Chasing the Equinox, a documentary that examines how ancient civilizations built iconic monuments that align with the sun on the same day. Then moving into the star items, firstly is the 2007 zombie movie 28 Days Later. A group of misguided animal rights activists free a caged chimp infected with the rage virus from a medical research lab. When London bike courier Jim wakes up from a coma a month after, he finds his city all but deserted. But we also have the sequel, 28 Weeks Later. 6 months after the original epidemic, the rage virus has all but annihilated the population of the British Isles. Nevertheless, the US Army declares the danger past and American soldiers arrive to restore order and begin reconstruction. Refugees return to British soil, but one of them carries a deadly secret. The virus is not gone and is even more dangerous than before. Melissa McCarthy comedy movie Spy comes to star on the 20th of August. Despite having solid field training, CIA analyst Susan Cooper has spent her entire career as a desk jockey, working hand-to-hand with dashing agent Bradley Fine. Using high-tech equipment and a hidden earpiece, Susan is the guardian angel who helps Bradley avoid danger. However, when Bradley is assassinated by a Bulgarian arms dealer, Susan wrangles her way into her first undercover assignment to help capture the assassin and avenge Bradley. We've got another ESPN item with Survive and Advance, which is the story of NC State Wolfpack. Romy and Michelle's high school reunion comes to star too. 10 years after their high school graduation, Romy and Michelle haven't exactly accomplished everything that they set out to do. Despite their strong friendship, their personal and professional lives are still lacking. When they hear of their upcoming high school reunion, they take it as an opportunity to show their classmates how much they've changed. First by trying to reform themselves, then by creating a lie that eventually spins out of control. And finally we have Hidalgo. Rugged cowboy Frank Hopkins is an expert horseman who performs in Buffalo Bill's Wild West show. When affluent Sheikh Riyad, piqued by tales of Hopkins' talent, challenges Hopkins to prove himself in a treacherous long-distance horse race called the Ocean of Fire. Hopkins is forced to oblige. In the Middle East with his American Mustang, he must race against thoroughbred horses ridden by the best riders in the world, with his reputation and his life at stake. We've got an unusual one of Monday the 23rd of August. With the premiere of The Walking Dead Season 11 starting, we will be getting it in the Star section on DisneyPlus UK. Also, we will get a brand new episode every Monday. Pretty soon we'll have new content or episodes every day of the week. But moving into Wednesday the 25th of August, first up is McCarthy 321. Paul McCartney sits down for a rare, in-depth, one-on-one with legendary producer Rick Rubin to discuss his groundbreaking work with the Beatles, the emblematic 70s arena Rock of Wings, and his 50 years and counting as a solo artist. In this 6-episode series that explores music and creativity in a unique and revelating manner, join Paul and Rick for an intimate conversation about the songwriting, influences, and personal relationships that inform the iconic songs that have served as the soundtracks of our lives. But we also have got another episode of Disney Gallery, Star Wars The Mandalorian. Season 2 started a good few months ago, but we only had one episode of it. But we now have another one, and I believe this is to do with the Season 2 finale. We've got 2 National Geographic items, and first up is Ice Road Rescue Season 4. Deep in the frigid mountains of Norway, brave rescue workers help stranded people stuck in the snow and clear the roads in some of the most dangerous areas. And also on Nat Geo, Albert Lin is back with Lost Cities with Albert Lin, where he travels to the mountains of Peru to discover the origins of some famous sites. For the little ones, we have Season 3 of Mickey Mixed Up Adventures, with more adventures from the Sensational Six as they race around their town and the world on adventures. Bunked Season 5 pops along on the 25th of August, with more tales of Emma, Ravi and Zuri in the rustic summer camp in Maine. Moving on into the Star section, and first up we have Baghdad Central. Following the fall of Saddam Hussein, a former police inspector has lost virtually everything. He searches for one of the few things remaining in his life, his missing estranged elder daughter. Finally, on the 25th of August, we have Informer Season 1 coming to the Star section. Informer is a complex, character-driven thriller about Raza, a young second-generation British Pakistani man from East London, who is coerced by Gabe, a counter-terrorism officer, into informing for him. Which brings us to the final Friday, but not the final day of the month for content. So Friday the 27th of August. First up we have Cruella, which is now available to watch for free for all DisneyPlus subscribers, so you won't need to pay any extra to access the film. I am yet to see this, but heard so many good things about it, so I am excited to watch it. We will be reviewing 101 Dalmatians on our Patreon only podcast soon, so it will be interesting to see what Easter eggs are in Cruella from the animated film. Disney Princess Remixed, an Ultimate Princess Celebration, is a half-hour musical special which celebrates the empowering attributes of the Disney princesses and queens throughout reimagined performances of their iconic songs by Disney stars. Then over on the Nat Geo section we have Buried Truth of the Maya. Maya legend tells us that there is a hidden underground cave below Chichen Itza. Now high-tech archaeologists are here to find the buried truth. Sounds really interesting. Heading over into the Star section now, and first up is Vacation Friends. Marcus and Emily enjoy an unusual week without inhibitions when they meet new friends on vacation, but they're horrified when Ron and Kyla show up uninvited to their wedding. Snoopy and Charlie Brown, the Peanuts movie, appears on DisneyPlus UK on the 27th of August, which I find quite interesting considering the majority of Charlie Brown films are on Apple TV+. But anyways, life always seems complicated for good old Charlie Brown, but when the little redhead girl moves into his neighborhood, Charlie Brown develops a crush on her. Isla Fisher brings the comedy Confessions of a Shopaholic to the Star section. Like many New York City gals, Rebecca Bloomwood loves to shop. The trouble is, she shops so much that she is drowning in debt. Rebecca would love to work at the city's top fashion magazine, but so far has not been able to get her foot in the door. Then she lands a job as an advice columnist for a financial magazine owned by the same company. Her column becomes an overnight success, but her secret threatens to ruin her love life and career. Then we come to Wall Street. On the Wall Street of the 1980s, Bud Fox is a stockbroker full of ambition, doing whatever he can to make his way to the top. Admiring the power of the unsparing corporate raider Gordon Gekko, Fox entices Gekko into mentoring him by providing insider trading. As Fox becomes embroiled in greed and underhanded schemes, his decisions eventually threaten the livelihood of his scrupulous father. Faced with this dilemma, Fox questions his loyalties. But we also have the sequel, Wall Street Money Never Sleeps. I'm not going to give the synopsis of this as it will contain some spoilers if you haven't seen the first film. But this one stars actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf. Disclaimer, he isn't actually a cannibal, to my knowledge. And yet another unusual day, Tuesday the 31st of August, and we have the first episode of Only Murders in the Building. 3 strangers who shared an obsession with true crime suddenly find themselves caught up in one. This show has 10 episodes and will be released every Tuesday, so we are ever closer to the new content or episodes every day of the week. And that is it for what's coming to DisneyPlus UK in August 2021. Like I just said, we are getting closer to new content or episodes every day. We have new Walking Dead on Mondays, Only Murders in the Building on Tuesdays, loads of different ones on Wednesdays and Fridays. Who wants to put bets down that they will add new episodes on Thursday next month? We have another poll up now. This is all about your favorite Walt Disney animation movies, so check that out. The link will be in the description below. The poll will be open until Friday the 20th of August, with the videos coming out in September. Thank you very much for watching. I greatly appreciate you taking the time to watch our videos. If you'd like to support us, then you can either tip us on coffee.com/skybotfilm, or you can become a patron on patreon.com/skybotfilm. We have Disney podcasts, behind the scenes content, early access to videos like this, and can even watch me recording these videos for a bit of fun and see how many times I mess up. The links will be in the description below. Other ways to support us is to share the video, as it doesn't cost you a thing, but massively helps us out. So please share this with all your friends and other Disney lovers. Let me know in the comments what you were excited about seeing this month, but until next time.